Right, back out fishing. It's kids' summer holidays, so I'm down at Norton Disney, brought my daughter, and we've managed to get on Turner's Lake. It's a Wednesday, the availability was 40 swims available, so yeah, that was really, really good. There's plenty of options to choose from, but after coming over to Turner's, sort of the wind, as you can see, is it's quite breezy. I've had to put the camera in the door of the bivvy just because it's playing up with the mic, but you see the wind hacking down into this corner. And on Turner's, the lads in 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, they've all been catching plenty. Everyone I've spoke to has had like 10 runs and lost a few fish as well. So yeah, they've all done really well in their 48-hour session while they've been on here. I've come in on peg 16, straight after a lad. He'd had 10 as well, and I think he'd lost 2. And he'd had all his fish cast into the buoy across there at 12.5 wraps. So I had a quick feel about with my leading rod. I like the spot at 12.5 wraps. Feels a bit silty, something a bit different. And I thought, right, I'm going to focus on that for the first. Well, it's 3 o'clock now. I'm going to fish that till 10 o'clock tomorrow and sort of see if it does fish for me. I've put 3 on the spot. And well, I've put 2 on the spot actually, and then one just my left hand rod, quite a bit left of it because that's my zig rod, and the spot at 12.5 wraps, I've put about 20 spods over that of pellet, maize, and boilie. So yeah, we're here for 48. The weather is glorious, but say it is windy. It is really, really windy, but it's looking good. I'm optimistic. I don't usually I like to find my own spot and bit of gravel and fish that when I'm on here, but I thought he's had plenty of fish off it, and I'm going to give it a go until tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see. But I'll spin that camera around. I'll show you exactly where them rods are. Right, the middle and right hand rod. I'm not sure if my camera will pick it up. There is a boy there. Just went a bit blurry. And they're both at the 12.5 wraps. And the left hand rod is cast to, well, at the end of them bushes there at 12.5. I thought I'll keep them all at the 12.5 range. I didn't want to fish any zig rod too far past it and cut the fish off to my main sort of baited area. So yeah, they're all in the zone, and I've seen lots of fish on top, hence why I'm sort of giving it a good go on the zig, because the lad I spoke to, sound guy who come out of this swim, he had all 3 on the deck and he was catching on the deck. He had tried zigs but didn't do any good. But for me, I've seen fish on top, and zigs at Norton, you can't ignore them. They can really do the do at certain times. Sometimes all I can get a bite on is zigs, and then other times it is on the bottom. But yeah, we'll see how we get on, but we'll see. If I start catching off the bottom on my middle and right hand rod and nothing produces on the zigs after 24 hours, then I might drop them all on the bottom, but we'll feel our way into it and we'll see what happens. That swan is being a royal pain in the butt as well. As you can see, it's just caught my lines, both my lines. Nice one, thanks for that. Oh dear, they are painful, the swans in here. They really do get on your nerves. They just don't care. They just always have issues on here. Never known swans like it. But thanks, mister. But anyway, right, I'm going to chill out, sit back, just sit on my bed, have a drink, and hopefully very soon we will actually catch something. Right, thought I'd show you this in peg 16, but just to the left. Does that camera pick it up? There is loads of wasps, and I mean loads. So yeah, just be mindful. Swim 16 on Turner's, left hand corner. Don't want to go near them, Alice, do we? It's looking really good out there, but what I've seen, the 4 swims opposite me nobody has had anything since I've been here. I'm hoping that I've not jinxed it again, because I seem to be bringing bad luck to all fisheries in the region just lately. As soon as I turn up, the bites stop happening. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe Dad is, yeah, for sure. But anyway, there's plenty of time yet, and I'm sure it won't be long before we catch something decent. But right, I'm going to get tucked in the bivvy because it is getting pretty windy now. But conditions, we don't know, but conditions look really, really good. So, right, I'll get back to you soon, hopefully with a bite, with a carp. Well, the weather's taken a turn. Bivvy doors partly up because it is raining. What a miserable day now. I've not actually noticed anyone opposite either catch anything, so yeah, the fishing seems to have slowed down. So everybody was catching on here before we turned up, but there's time yet, I'm sure. And with this wind pushing sort of right to left down to this corner, you would think that we will sneak something out, and I'm sure we will at some point, for sure. So yeah, just gonna sit back, keep watching the water. If the rain stops a bit, I might put 3 spods over my spot, because that tends to bring some action, make something happen. But yeah, we'll see. But I am hopeful. Just hopefully we catch one of these nice carp that swim in this water. Right, it's 8:45 at night. I am proper bivvy bound. I've got the door up. It's just velcroed up at the top there because it's chucking it down. I've got my own little lake inside the bivvy, and yeah, it's rained solid now for about 2 hours, and it's not very pleasant out there at all. But no action, not had one bleep. It's been a funny old day today. I do think I've turned up and set up, and it's like them fish have just switched off down this end of the lake. But I'm confident for sort of in the night, first thing in the morning. I've had a few takes on turners, sort of first light, and you know, there's some cracking fish in here as well. I think my average in here is about 18, 19 pounds, somewhere around there. So, you know, that's a good fish by anyone's standard. So, yeah, hopefully tomorrow's a different day. We can sneak something out, but failing that, guys, I'm not going to do any more filming tonight, unless I do catch one. But failing that, I'll catch back up with you in the morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I've not had a bleep from a carp all night. Been hounded by the swans a few times. Been right at the rod tips, just picking up bait out the margins, and yeah, loads of bleeps. But luckily, them swans now are right across that side, annoying the other anglers. So, but yeah, bizarre. I would have thought I'd have probably sneaked something out in the time I've been here, but I'm surprised they haven't, because I've seen fish out in front. I've seen them again this morning. Seen plenty of shows on top. So the zig's back up. It's about 3 foot off the top. So I think that'll be the best chance of a bite today, but we'll see. We will see. So I'm going to give it another couple of hours and then change something about, maybe go on solid bags, I'm not sure yet, but just try something, because I really feel like I should have caught something, definitely, and say I haven't. So, but we'll keep at it, and like I say, hopefully I can sneak one. As far as I can tell, the lads opposite, I don't think they've caught either, so it's not just me that's struggling. But yeah, I really want to catch something today, but we will see. So I'm going to stop waffling, have a drink, chill out, keep watching the water, and then make my decision what I'm going to do. Well, the swans back again, and they have been a royal pain in the arse this trip. They've been constantly banging me lines, dragging me lines. Really have been painful, and I haven't spilt any bait down there, so yeah, it's I don't know what it's feeding on, but you're being a pain. There's a pair of them. They just go around feeding under the angler's rods constantly. So yeah, that's a challenge for sure. But I've never known anywhere where the swans cause so much problems as here. I've even been playing a fishing before and it's been attacking it as I've been reeling in. It's certainly the bizarre on here. All got attitude problems, I think. But just redone my left hand rod. I've gone across sort of to the swim opposite there at 12.5 wraps with a solid bag, and just put a 3 spots of pellet over it. But that swan is about to probably move my whole rig in a minute. But anyway, so yeah, we've changed one thing this morning, and we'll see what happens. Right, it's coming to the end of the second day, still struggling. I've put all 3 rods on different spots. I've gone a bit longer on my middle and right rod, gone up to 16 wraps to the buoy. Left hand rod, I've just put it down this margin, nice hard spot there. So trying different things. It does seem to be fishing quite tough in the 24 hours I've been here. It's rained for 12 hours. And I was talking to one lad that was looking for a spot on this lake, and he more or less spoke to everybody, and as far as we can tell, only the guy in peg 1 is catching fish from down the margin, and peg 6, I believe he said somebody had a 36-pound comment. So yeah, it's a really, really good fish, but it just seems to have shut up shop a little bit. But yeah, say it rained for 12 hours, that can't have helped things, so yeah, it's upset it a bit. But anyway, we've got till about 12 o'clock tomorrow, so we've still got a good 17 hours left. So fingers crossed one of them rods goes ripping off and I can actually get a blank saver. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. But I'm not going to do any more filming today, unless I actually catch one. Failing that, guys, catch back up with you in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning. I've not had a bleep all night. Crazy. I really am shocked. But what have I got? I've got till 12, so there's a few hours left. There's a chance that it's prime bite time, that I can get me blank saver, but yeah, it's not looking good. I don't get it. Usually this time of year, summertime, I've never blanked on here anyway, not in summer. I've only ever blanked on Turners once, and I think that was sort of springtime. But yeah, usually I can sneak a fish out on here, but it's not looking like it today. And peg 1, he's still carried on catching over there, fishing down to that margin, but apart from that, the rest of the lake's been relatively quiet. Strange, because it's not like the first day when I set up, I saw fish, they were right in front of me. The lad who was in this swim, he'd had 10 fish in his 48 hours, and I come in and blank. crazy. But anyway, gonna make myself a nice bacon bun, and hopefully one of them rods goes ripping off very soon. Right, got about half an hour left, and it is looking like it's going to be another camping session. I'm amazed, really. Height of summer, peg 16, wind pushing into this corner. It looked absolutely primed for a bucket load of fish when we turned up. There was fish boshing out, and after we had that 12 hours of rain, there wasn't as many fish showing, and it switched the lake off a bit. A lot of people are reporting they're struggling, but this time of year, I would have thought I could have sneaked one out at least, and it's just not happening. I've tried everything, solid bag, zigs, you name it, different up baits. I've tried everything, but it's just not happened. And yeah, another camping session. Of far too many this year. I'm not sure what's happening, but I seem to be on a bit of a bad roll at the moment. But I'm sure it'll all come good at some point. We're back again, aren't we, Alice, in about 2 weeks' time. Back to Norton Disney. So fingers crossed we put it right that trip. Catch a bucket load of fish, and yeah, put these camping sessions behind me. I'd like to thank everybody who's subscribed to the channel. We're getting close to the magical 1,000 subscriber mark as well, so thank you very much, everyone. It's massively appreciated. I will put a subscribe button there. If you could hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, get me to that magical mark, put some comments below, put some likes, and yeah, take care, tight lines. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.